cold as a razor blade, as tight as a tourniquet, like the skin on a dying man. That's what Venom Lethal Protector is all about, and I like it. There are certain things that are better off left alone. There's no need to reinvent or recreate. You see, new isn't always better, and we learned that through the Dylan Brock Venom. I ain't lived forever, but I've lived enough, and I have learned that the basics is good enough. Venom Lethal Protector gives fans like myself the story that we've been wanting. A story that takes us back to the basics of this character. Now, if I was to summarize issue 1, this would be more like a throwback. The story begins with a bang as Venom lays waste to some villains. There is a similarity here. It is said that somehow the story is centered around the original Lethal Protector. You do get that vibe, especially when we revisit Eddie Brock's complicated life.
All they ever did was laugh at him.
The story progresses to a battle between Venom and Humbug. Talk about intense. I say, what a moment. It never ceases to amaze me what the human mind can come up with. We are always trying to make things better. In our failed attempts, we find ourselves going back to the drawing board. And that's what the writers did. They went back to the drawing board. That's why issue 1 was great.
It's fantastic.
Issue 2 kind of slows down with its momentum. The story begins with Eddie Brock and Venom trying to recover from a sound blast that they were hit with in issue 1. Their recovery is cut short as they're out and about and attacked by a villain known as Hydro Man. Venom makes short work of Hydro Man, and he does it in a very unusual way. The story then begins to escalate as the surviving villains from issue 1 make an alliance with Humbug, the villain that delivered Venom the Sound Blast. They say every dog has a day, but it just wasn't the day for the villains.
Well, you got trouble!
If you grab a bull by the tail, you don't get much done now, do you? No, you gotta go to the head, to the front, and that's what issue 3 does. It takes the interest of the story head on. We find Eddie Brock and Venom at the Life Foundation laboratory, part of an experimental project to benefit Venom. They are out and about, and all the attention is then drawn to a burning building. There's glitches in the Venom suit as the symbiote transforms from a clown to a pirate. All of this while chasing Spider-Man. It is said that this is centered around the Amazing Spider-Man, somewhere between issues 298 and 300. They return to the Life Foundation in search of answers for the glitches. The two wander off like they always do, and they find themselves attacked yet again. They realize that these hired villains have a bounty for Venom. I did notice towards the end of the story, there's really no dialogue between Eddie Brock and Venom. I may be overthinking it, who knows? This may be a stairway to darkness. The anti-hero story is summed up in these issues. Now, I await issue 4. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, get a hobby, and live life.